Hello friends, today I have brought to you a very special Gujarati recipe which is traditionally made in winter, that is Gujarati Bajri Methi Dhebra. This is made with lots of fenugreek leaves and Bajri flour, that is pearl millet flour. So they are very tasty and very nutritious as well, and the best thing is they can stay up to 3 days very comfortably, and you can carry them in your tiffin or you can carry them for long journey. If you are going somewhere, you can enjoy them with curd or pickle or chunda or just about anything, or with tea. They taste heavenly just the way they are. Let us see this magical recipe. For making Bajri Methi Dhebra, I have taken 1.5 cups of Bajri flour here, the pearl millet flour, half a cup of wheat flour, the usual wheat flour for making chapati what we take. To this I am adding some ingredients for seasoning: half a teaspoon of hing or asafoetida, half a teaspoon of turmeric powder, half a teaspoon of cumin seed powder, 1 teaspoon of black pepper powder, 1.5 teaspoon of carom seeds, that is ajwain, 1 large tablespoonful of sesame seeds or til, and this is powdered jaggery. If you don't have powdered jaggery, then you can take the grated jaggery and dissolve it in little bit of water. So this is 1 tablespoon of jaggery. The dhebra is generally sweetish and sour in taste, so that's why adding jaggery is necessary for the traditional taste. But if you don't like it, you can skip. And I'm adding 1 tablespoon of ghee. Add salt as per taste. Let's first mix all the dry ingredients well. The dry ingredients are well mixed, so now I'm adding 2 tablespoons of ginger and green chili paste. The green chili were not very spicy, so I'm adding little more. But if you want, you can add less, that is as per taste. Handful of chopped coriander leaves. And finally, the main ingredient, that is methi leaves. So finely chopped 2 cups of methi leaves. Because the total flour is 2 cups, 1.5 cup of bajri flour, half cup of wheat flour. So methi leaves also should be equal to the quantity of flour. So even if you adjust the flour quantity, accordingly take methi leaves. And now let us form a dough from this. First we will mix the methi leaves or fenugreek leaves, so that whatever water they have to ooze out, they will ooze. And now for kneading this dough, we will not use water, but we will use curd. So I have taken curd here, and I will use curd as required and make a medium dough, not very soft, not very hard. The dough is ready now, and you can see the consistency. It's pressable but not very soft. So I'll take this out into another plate, and now we will make the dhebras. Let us pinch out a ball a little larger than your chapati. So this size ball I'm taking, size of a large tomato. Roll this in dry flour. This is the regular wheat flour. And now we will roll the dhebra using a rolling pin and board. Keep adding some dry flour if required. Very patiently and gently we have to roll this. The sides will slightly tear, but that is what is the true look of dhebras. Because of bajri flour, this is going to happen. And this is ready to roast on the tawa. Now in case you find this difficult, I am showing you an alternative method so that it won't be difficult for you to roll. So what I have done is I have taken a clean wet napkin or cotton pure cloth, or you can take cheesecloth, and take a bowl of the dough. Instead of rolling in the floor, place it on this napkin and with wet hands spread this. Use this method only if you are unable to roll with dry flour. It's going to be equally nice and tasty and very easy to make. So for those who are beginners in cooking, or the hosteliers or bachelors, they can use this recipe. So we have 2 dhebras ready to fry. Let us move to a hot pan now. So I have the hot tawa or pan here. Grease it with some ghee. Dhebras are traditionally cooked in ghee, but in case you don't like, you can use oil also. You can preferably use peanut oil in that case. And see, it's so easy. Just lift the rumal or napkin, place it on tawa, and the napkin will come out very easily. After a minute of cooking, they are ready to flip over. So let us flip it. and apply ghee on the other side as well. This must have got done because it's more than 1 minute, and see, it's toasted all well. Brown spots are there, and let us take this out into a plate. I will add one more. Now I am adding the one which we had rolled using rolling pin with dry flour. So this is also not difficult, but if you don't have confidence, you can use a napkin method. Now some new learners ask me how to check whether it is cooked on one side. So take your turner and try to move it from one side. Yes, see, it is moving, that means it is not sticking to pan, and it's easy to flip over. That means it is cooked on one side and it's ready to flip. It's easily flipped. Don't forget to add oil or ghee generously for the other side. Keep the flame medium to high, not low for this recipe. Check the other side again and see. So tempting it is looking. A winter special Gujarati recipe this is, and try this, you will surely love this. Let me take this out. This way I will cook all the dhebras. So friends, the Gujarati style bajri methi dhebras are ready. You can enjoy them with curd or with mango pickle or the turmeric pickle, which is also a seasonal dish for winter. This is a very healthy and very tasty recipe and a must try. You try this and please share your feedback. I'll see you with more special recipes. Bye bye.